So I told everybody I'll be doing a video about getting some little tips and tricks out there on YouTube for you vloggers out there. When you go to some place and you're using your camera, you're walking down the street, and you say, I'm going to the park, for example, you're saying you're going to the park, and when you walk into the park, you record, but you don't say anything, so you have the camera pretty much on you for like 2 minutes. It's best right there to do a cut. You say cut, as soon as you get to the park, boom, you start recording again. So you skip the whole 2 minutes of you walking, not saying nothing, silence, the camera on your face, because nobody really wants to see that. You're gonna lose a lot of subscribers that way. Your video will get, it's like a roller coaster. You want to keep it going, and now suddenly you like drop and like, okay, nobody wants to watch it because no one wants to watch you for saying nothing for 2 minutes. Now, especially for people who drive and show like the whole drive, the whole footage. Now, it's really cool if you're gonna like talk and narrate and go back and forth, but if you're just showing footage for like 2 minutes, I mean, I can just go outside and drive myself and film and sit myself. Nobody wants to see that, so it's best to like add some music on there. Just cut out the sound, add music, put some like, you know, make the whole thing going, get a little cool atmosphere. It's a little cool tip right there. You know, you want to like add stuff to it to make your video more like, ooh, okay, appealing. Okay, yeah, I can sit through watching traffic with some cool music playing in the background. I don't recommend doing it all the time, but some people out there will sit and watch. Another thing too, another tip is when you're doing a video saying you're going to like a theme park, museum, concerts, whatever, you want to make sure you do it to keep people's attention going. Don't make it to like a family video. You know, you do your family videos, you show like everything. I mean, it's really cool you show off your family and stuff, but if you want to do it for YouTube, you want to do it for like vlogging, edit it. Cut it up and make it look boom, 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 boom. So you make your movie boom, 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 rather than just like, oh look, that's like a tourist family video. You show every single thing and you keep the camera on. You don't want to do that. You want to keep the people interested in your video. Now, one advice I do give people out there is when you do your, say you're going to some place and then, oh, I'm here at Dave & Buster's, and then your next cut is you're coming out of Dave & Buster's, you know, film inside. They're not going to say, oh, hey, no cameras allowed. Or wherever you go, you're buying a burger, enjoying, you're buying pizza, you're at a museum, you're at a party, a barbecue. But there's a lot of people out there who are watching YouTube. Don't forget, YouTube is not just like a state thingy. YouTube is a worldwide thingy. So people from New Zealand, Russia, China are watching your videos and be like, yeah, I never seen a southern barbecue before, or I never seen that pizza joint before. So people will sit and they'll watch and be like, wow, that's pretty cool. So if they ever come and visit the US or wherever your hometown is, and they're like, yeah, I want to try that spot out. And I get a lot of people who tell me that. I know some people from New Zealand who came here to Cali for vacation, and they bought like 30 boxes of Hostesses because in New Zealand it's really hard to get, it's really expensive. So when they came here and they saw Walmart, the 2 for $5 Twinkie boxes, they bought 30 boxes. They sent me a picture on Instagram, and I was just laughing because to me, we take that as you know, an advantage, like, okay, it's always there. But to people who don't have it and they crave it and they like it and they see your video because of it, they trip out because the prices are so cheap. And I'm kidding you, they bought 30 boxes of like Twinkies, cupcakes, and ding dongs, and because they don't get that where they live at. So if you're like at some function, some event, whatever, film. That's what part of being vlogging is. You want people to be like, oh, that's part of my life. Don't like edit certain parts out. Show the good, show the bad, show the fun, show the places where you never get to be at. Like, I wish I had a camera back in the day where I used to work at my old job, because I work in places where no one has ever been to. I've been to the Playboy Mansion, I've seen dirt, I've been to Dodger Stadium behind the scenes, I've been to tunnels in LA that people don't even know exist, where they transport like really important people they still used to today. I mean, I've been to like scary places. I worked in haunted houses, which I wish I never did because they're really, really scary. Now I can laugh about it, but back then when I worked, I'm in the dark by myself, unarmed, locked in a haunted mansion, and it's really, really scary, trust me. And so, you know, use your camera. Your camera is like your best friend. Always have your camera with you. Sometimes I forget too. Like when I first started vlogging, I didn't really go out on location because I want people like, oh, look at that guy walking the camera. What's he doing? You know, it's kind of weird. But now I take my camera everywhere I go, because as you can see in my videos, every time I do something, I always have my camera, and you learn. I mean, you learn as you go. If you look at my first videos, I think Ed's Corner talked about this, about the first videos. I mean, they're like whatever. They're funny to you, but as you progress more and more and more, and you keep practicing, you keep doing. See, I'm still learning. I'm still learning from a lot of channels out there that I watch, and I pick up tips from them and this and that, and it works. Like with lighting, a lot of people. Another tip is when you're filming, make sure I use my daylight in front of me. Some people still use their daylight like this. People still use this, and they're in the shadow and the daylight's behind them. You want to make sure you use the light to your advantage and always have the light at you as this and that. That's the one tip that I know a lot of people who still do that to this day. It's free light, do it. I'm gonna be buying lighting stuff and equipment myself, so I don't have to film all the time during daytime. I can film during at night. At night I like lights that are like yellow, make me look too yellowish. But yeah, just a little quick video here to show you guys about little tips and tricks about what to do when you're vlogging and what not to do when you're vlogging, because I know a lot of people are like, oh, they're nice about it. You know, right now you're in a nice community where people are like, well, they'll be nice about it. Now, I like to give out feedback to people. Some people might take it like, oh my gosh, this guy's being anal. I'm not being anal. I'm just being helpful, because people did it to me, and I'm to return that favor to other people out there. And tripods, I mean, you don't want your camera to be like, oh, you know, like a friend of mine said, you don't want your camera to be like a Blair Witch movie. Now, I have that problem sometimes, and I know people always tell me, oh, your camera's always shaky, but until I got a tripod, which I'm holding my tripod in my hand, now my stuff is more steady. But there's times where my stuff gets a little shaky. I know that, I apologize. It's just something that I pull my camera out and flip in the moment and then just start recording, because you want to capture that moment. Sometimes you might miss it if you don't capture it fast enough. So I want to thank everybody out there who's been watching. You guys are totally awesome. All you new subscribers, welcome to my channel, our Scripted Lives here. You see myself, my kids, you see Lisa, you see her daughter Faith, who joined in the family not too long ago. So, but I sold 2 books too today, so you guys awesome. Thank you very much. You guys totally rock. Thank you very much for supporting our channel and all of our social links and watching us, and I hope you guys come back tomorrow and enjoy some more fantastic stuff here with us and a lot of chaos that goes on. And all you guys who follow me on Twitch and watch me game at night, I'll be doing more during the daytime and work up my hours, so I'll be doing a lot more gaming and a lot more writing, and another book is coming out very soon. So thank you guys very much. You guys totally rock. I love you guys. You guys are really, really awesome. I love my YouTube family because you guys are just totally awesome. Thank you very much, and until next time, you guys, time to peanut butter jam.